Hey guys, welcome to Commenting on Comments. This time around we're doing things a little different. We're on a new set. You see the green sheet behind me. That's because we're going to try some chroma keying, have a little bit of fun with the videos. So without further ado, let's roll that intro. Alrighty guys, these are older comments from older videos, pre-Christmas stuff, the stuff I made before I realized the green screen was shit and it wasn't going to work. And until I figured out how I was going to do it, I didn't want to start doing any commenting on comments, but now we're good to go. I'm also a little hammered. I'm on the Pilsners, so we got one of these into us. Oh, I don't have a dart over here. Fuck, I need a dart. Dart me! You got a dart. I really want to see what the vapor is going to do to the chroma keying. It's probably going to make things interesting. But let's get on to our first comment. First commenter here is Barry Jimmy, and he says, "Hi Adam, good video. Where did you order your IPV from?" The IPV would be this dart here, and I got this from Can Vape. I think it was about $100. Somewhere around there. Just chooches. Our next commenter is ZX8401ZTV. And he says, "Sounds like you need asbestos boxer shorts for Christmas." I don't think that would help, bud. I really don't. Next commenter, FinPainter1. He says, "Are you sure you don't have a rubber band stuck in your arse?" No, dude, that's just the noises it makes. It's kinda just the way it works. MeowJW says, "Sorry for the random rant, but I am the only one who thinks Windows 8 sucks ass." No, dude. Microsoft knows it sucks ass. That is why they're giving Windows 10 free to Windows 8.1 users. In a way of saying, we're sorry, our software sucks ass. Oh, Easy Funshine says, "Adam, I sent you a DM on Instagram. You said you did not know what you wanted for Christmas. Well, if you look at it, you will for sure know what you want. A fart deodorizer. It's one of those carbon pads you stick in your jockeys, and when you fart, it's supposed to take the odor out. Knowing my luck, it would catch fire, and no one would want to smell that." Oh, dick. Mr. LT Burrow. Mr. LT says, "Have you ever sharted yourself?" Yes, I have. Never on camera. Locks Tim B says, "Great vid about a series of cooking and baking titled..." Okay, 1 second. Try this again. Great vid. How about a series of cooking and baking titled Baked with Scafen? Well, I used to have an older series back in the day called Cooking with the Hobo. Because when I first started YouTubing, I had an even worse... Well, no, this is maybe worse than what it was. Yeah, this is a lot worse than what it was when I first started YouTubing. Yeah. Because I didn't have the mustache either. I just had the great big friggin' Amish beard and no mustache, and yeah, it was awesome. But I used to do that Cooking with the Hobo, and the whole idea behind it was cheap recipes, like food you can make on the cheap for those times when you need to spend that extra money on fixing something that broke and you can't afford the steak. Well, now you can do this, and that was like a cheaper solution. Probably not as tasty, but it got the job done. Pound to Pound says, "Try the butter on Cinna toast or a bagel." Nums, actually I have. What he's referring to is the can of butter that I used to make the cookies. Well, I decided to spread some on some toast, and because I like that Vegemite, I don't find it's bad. Just put, like, I take the butter and I butter my toast, and then I put the Vegemite real small dabble on it, and I spread that all over the toast so it's not overpowering, and it's good. It's good. I like it. Krusty1027 says, some of those farts are sounds questionable. What does your mother think when your ass blast on YouTube? Funny thing is my mom does watch the vlogs. She watches the videos, and I asked her, I'm like, "Hey, wouldn't that be funny if I just grabbed my camera right now and we did a little ussy and be like, Mom, what do you think of me farting on the internet just to get your reaction?" And she just wouldn't do it. She's like, No, I'm not doing that. No. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, fine." I'm like, "But how do you feel about it?" She's like, "Whatever, because it's funny." I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, if you think it's funny, then there you go." She thinks it's funny. Don Lee says, "Where was Scampers?" In the house. Colin Hilditch says the LP Canna Farms sells its bud shake for $1.75 per gram. Great for medibles. Yeah, that's what some people use, is the shake. I watched a video on YouTube on how to make the canna butter because I was interested in seeing what the process was, because I didn't know if they were physically taking the flour and grinding it up and just mashing it into butter, and your butter looked like it had chives into it. I didn't know. So I watched a couple of videos on how they do it and how they extract all the THC out, the trichomes or whatever the frig you want to call them. And I was like, well, frig, that's an easy enough process. Just need a double boiler. Doesn't seem too bad, but a lot of people use bud shake over using flour or keef. Paradox Design says, Pug's old lady is a crazy good cook. Watch out for the medicinals, they creep up on you. Yeah, they do. My goodness, I ate one of the cookies that night and I'm like, it's been 20 minutes and I'm like, well, I don't really feel the effects yet. What's going on? I figured this would have kicked me in the ass by now. So I went and had another cookie. While I started eating the second cookie, the first cookie kicked in and I was like, oh dick. And then I'm like, oh dick, and I'm still eating the second cookie. So then it started ramping up and now I'm just double stacking and I'm like, okay, shut her down, end the vlog, go to bed, just let it be. Oh, edibles. Don't know how people can do those daily. Pugs2300 says, hey Adam, have you tried the Orchid V4? That thing kicks ass. Great airflow, nice clouds, check it out. I've never tried any of the Orchids. Is it a dripper? Tank? I'll have to look it up. But if I can find one, maybe I'll give it a try. Take It says Spotify is available in Canada. I have it open right now. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I know I can't get Pandora. The only way I can do it is by using a program called Hola Unblocker, and then it unblocks Pandora so I can use that. But yeah. 39 Gadget asks, does that cyber clean putty stuff work? I don't know. It looked pretty promising on the commercials, but as far as for a practical use of me actually using it, I've never tried it, so I really can't say. And people, that's all we got for this episode of Comedy on Comments. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you like the new green screen. Hopefully I can fucking do this green screen. And stay tuned for more, people. Until next time, peace the frig out.